What's going on, guys? It's your brother Ziad back with another video. For those who are new, welcome, brother. As someone who's been on the chunky side and finally in much better shape, losing about 25 pounds, I help Muslim men level up with their physique and their overall personal development. Fellas, one of the biggest things that a lot of people struggle with is simply staying locked in with their diet. By the end of this video, you'll finally have 3 actual practical tips you can leave with. That being said, let's dive in. Number 1, that is that you don't have clarity. It is not a surprise if you struggle with staying consistent with your diet if there's no diet in the first place. One of the biggest issues is that a lot of people go about their day and they don't even know what to eat that specific day. I'm telling you right now, you must have clarity on how much protein when you eat on a specific day, your calories, etc. Think of it this way: if there is no clarity, there is no diet, then what are you even trying to be consistent with? Therefore, from now on, try to have more clarity on what you're going to eat, how much you're going to eat every single solitary day. For number 2, fellas, this one is actually extremely beneficial. In fact, all of these points are beneficial. And that is that you have way too much access. Fellas, what I mean by this even more specific is that in your environment, within your reach, there is way too much access to the foods you're not supposed to be eating. The donuts, the cookies, all these things are just way too easy to grab on and eat. In fact, whenever you do go grocery shopping, don't even buy them in the first place. In other words, try to have as much friction as you possibly can between you and those cheap snacks or whatever. Brothers, on a random note, if you do find this video beneficial so far, I do have a bunch of other videos on this YouTube channel. Therefore, if you want even more value, then go watch the other ones, alright? Take notes and apply the info in them. And lastly, fellas, for number 3, this one is super important. And that is, brothers, please cook your meals. Fellas, this advice is coming from someone who lives in a Pakistani household. I fully understand that whenever our parents, cook food, it doesn't really have that much protein. I cannot stress this enough, but one of the best things I started to do is just cook my own food. And it's not even that tough, alright? Just a couple of seasonings here and there, some basic cooking skills, and you're good to go. You don't have to keep it super fancy, alright? Just keep it simple. Me personally, whenever it comes to cooking, all I really cook is beef and eggs. That's pretty much it. I just like to keep things simple so I can be consistent with and just get it over with. Fellas, that's pretty much it for this entire video, alright? I advise you take at least one advice from this entire thing. And if you are someone who's actually serious about leveling up your physique and your overall personal development, then I'll put a link right below this video where you can book a call for my one-on-one online coaching. And as always, brothers, take care of yourself.